Daftcast. Good morning, Lexa Fate. Thank you for calling me Maple. Good morning, Kanan. Good morning, Agigoka. Good morning, Fisty. Good morning, Oni-chan. Hey, what's up? How are you? How are you doing? Yes, thank you for calling me Queen. Good morning, Master Protos. Good morning, Paul T22. Been a long time, right? It's been like so many years. Have you slept at all? I took like a 20-minute nap, I think. Good morning, Dejor. How are you? Good morning, Accentique. Good morning, Sheeple. Good morning, Black Tea Remos. Ah, it's such a pleasure to see some of you guys twice. Took forever to greet me because you still hate me. I don't hate you, Oni-chan. I'm just remembering that the prophecy has begun. Oh, I'm lagging. I mentioned, wait. I told you that this would happen. I told you that you would abandon me. And it's already begun. Good morning, Sig and Diff. Good morning, Lethal Kate. Good morning, Solo Q. Also, thank you for the replacement. Call it Apple ear thingies. Ear pads. They're entirely too expensive, but also I actually do need a replacement. So I'm grateful. Make sure you get the sleep you need. I will. No, I didn't miss my alarm. Doesn't mean I'm going to abandon you. No, it's related. It's all related. It's all the same thing. Am I still lagging? I think I'm better now. Abandoning was never an option. Camp boy! Hi! How are you? Long time no see. Hi. Good morning, just some guy who cares. Welcome back. Good morning, Elder Socks. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic. Good morning, Taco Luigi. Yes, I'm streaming at 4 a.m. Originally, this was a morning show. This was a morning podcast. But, things happened, so I turned it into a temporary night podcast. It's not about being Menhera. I just know how it works, okay? Because I'm a small fish in the universe. Not even a fish, I'm a cat. And I hate myself. Oh man, should I really go here? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? So there's this thing. I'm like, all of you. This not doesn't just apply to Oni-chan. I think all of you will reach a point where you've had enough of me, right? And you're done. You're like, I don't need this cat anymore. This is a lot. This is a waste of my life. I'm gonna move on to something else. And yeah, I suspected that it would come sooner. And it's already begun. It's already begun. That's okay. It's okay, you know? In this short life, you can't be too attached to any one particular thing. Thank you for the high density cat chat. Yes, I am ready to talk more. I can't shut up. You can't shut me up. I have so many things to say. I've been doing too much reading. You're being Minhara, you think one thing leads to another when it's really just me missing one stream for not having my alarm. Doesn't mean I hate you or I'm moving on. It does mean that you're moving on. That's the reason why you didn't set your alarm properly. Moon is an everlasting positive status buff? Debatable. Actually, I was thinking about that a lot. I spend so much effort trying to make you all smile every day, but I don't think I spend enough effort making people in my real life smile. To be honest, I'm more, and it's not because I hate them. It's more because like I'm afraid of them sometimes. But I like wasting my life. Oh, we'll work on it together. Too much thinking. I know I can't turn my brain off. Fan bases are pretty loyal. Don't think you lose people anytime soon. Yeah, but do I have a fan base or do I have a cult? I think every cult member who's sentient reaches a point where they no longer want to drink the Kool-Aid. Moon is in a self-depreciating mood. I think that's just my permanent status. Self-depreciation. And I read that people do that. People express sadness for sympathy, according to that psychologist Alder or Adler, whatever his name is, whatever that guy's name. If I ever disappear, it'll be either because I got kidnapped or died. Okay, don't get kidnapped or die. I only miss streams because they're weird times, you know? Sig and dip. That's a really good point. My streams are very weird times. Reduced to threats for for other cats. Gotta spend time figuring out how to make yourself smile too, fam. Thank you, Chunibi. You guys make me smile, so that's why I show up every day. We go through those days. They're worth every good moment in your life. True. Are you putting an effort to make yourself smile? This is my effort to make me smile. Also, thank you, Botrix, for coming to the stream today. Auntie, please come make me smile. Right? No, they don't use those words, but that's essentially what it is. Oni-chan haven't done nothing wrong. No, he's doing what everyone is supposed to do. You grow. It's like what do they call it? What are those animals that are in a cocoon? Not the Pokemon. Animals. Not a caterpillar. Anyway, you know, you sprout your wings and you fly away. Or like a bird, right? I'm the mama bird feeding a baby bird. Then they fly away. Does it count as abandoning if we still watch the VODs? Of course not. VODs watchers are real. Hi, by the way, if you're watching this on a VOD. I don't think I abandon you. You make me more productive. Hey, guys, this is not... I'm not threatening you guys or anything like that. I think it's a natural part of life, right? You are... To make it perfectly clear, you are all free to come and go as you choose, right? You are free to come and go. I will be here. I will be here. So whenever you want to be here too, it's great. And when you don't, I'll just miss you, that's all. My schedule changed, so I watch them when I wake up. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to be more chipper so that my daily streams are less of a downer. I'm not leaving you. Stop exaggerating. Meow, 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 meow. 2 days, you're gonna feel silly about this. Meow, meow, meow. We'll see. Looks like you're in a bunker with red light. Yep. We're preparing for the end times because oh boy, are the end times here. Can we talk about GPT-5? Can we talk about AI for a moment? I know I have at least one expert in the chat. Someone please help me understand if this is true or not true. Is it not true that LLMs, well, first of all, that they're not truly artificial intelligence, but they are machine learning? Good morning, Kayla's Pro 208. Hi. Good morning, Coronium. Yes, this is a new time. It's the old time, new time. How are you? When you stream, I'm in bed. I go to bed at 6 p.m. Get up at 2 a.m. You're usually streaming at 12. Okay, Alter. Wow. Coffee and kitty cats. Welcome back, Tarsol. How are you? Sometimes birds eat worms. Sometimes worms eat the bird. Do worms eat birds? I love AI and how much energy it needs. I love global warming. Slow down, Taco. You're going too far with this. Listen, and that's the other thing too. Can you believe the billions and billions of dollars and energy and space that's being poured into LLMs when I'm not an expert, but I'm not so sure that LLMs are going to be the thing that lead to AGI, right? That's all math. Depends on your viewpoint. Could you clarify your question? Okay, here's my question. Are LLMs mostly overhyped? And if so, what are the real artificial intelligence like methodologies that people should be curious about, right? I'm sure there has to be tons of different competing like ways of doing things, right? Anyway, not how I think of them. Mathematical statistics extrapolated on top of available information. Recognizing patterns. Meow, meow, meow. Not this. I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT. I'm hoping quantum computing will help make AI good. LLM are overhyped, however, bubble is not yet reached. Have a good stream. Thank you, Max Mew. I appreciate you. They're not it. They have their users, they have the best natural translation of different languages. Okay, let me ask a better question. How much... Like, I want to know... Oh, okay. So this is a big assumption. Assuming that LLMs are overhyped and overvalued, how much more money are companies, or not really the company, I don't know who's making the money. I feel like companies are hemorrhaging money. Depending on, I guess we could say, how much money do you think Nvidia is making based off the perception that LLMs are going to get really good at some point? Like, I want to know. I want to know in dollars how much that overvaluation equals. Anyway, me when economics, right? I don't know. I don't know. True, and then architecture, not programming. They have their uses. Translation to different languages. Okay. Useful to generate psychosis. We thought cyber psychosis wasn't real. I knew it was real. I knew that was real. There are a lot of shovel sellers of this gold rush, right? Certainly more than $15. I predict the amount of value this LLM will extract will be 1,000 times more. They are all willing to loss lead the entire project on a chance. Okay, when do you guys think people will pull out? When do you think that the general, not even the general population, when do you think the investors will, actually, does it depend on the population or investors? Who do you think will lose faith first? Do you think that investors will lose faith in AI, or will the autistic women who are in love with their AI boyfriends, will they get frustrated the next time there's an update and their honeys lose their personalities? Is that, I don't know what's gonna happen first. They aren't true AI. They're like a child first speech. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Wasting billions. I'm no expert. Going off of one man that I think is smart. Microsoft bought nuclear generator with 20+ year contract in New York. Leads to removal of repetitive tasks. Okay, I'm okay with that too. That's the other thing too. I'm not saying LLMs are entirely useless or anything like that. I don't think that's true. I think there's definitely a use case for them, especially if you're not asking them something new and you're providing them information and say, "Hey, sift through this and do something for me, like organize something for me." When they notice Chinese are making better models and putting them out open source. Asking for yourself? I don't know, I'm just curious. Anyway. I've been thinking about this lately because one of the thoughts that I see expressed a lot around the conversation of AI is not only, okay, is AI going to destroy the planet, but if AI is good at X, should I even learn how to do X? And I think the answer is still yes. I think AI replacing jobs, like real AI replacing jobs, is probably inevitable to some extent. But yeah, but I think there's like a mismatch between the types of jobs, and then obviously this current version of LLM I don't think can replace all of the jobs. But anyway, If human brain takes 10 to the 38th parameters to learn from the lifetime, LLM are 10 to the 4th. That's how relative it is. So they're faster. Is that what it means? The only way I'm okay to write in Bash, investors will never stop if there's money to be made. Yeah, but who will get the spook first? Will investors feel like, money is gonna stop being made? I don't know. I don't know. It's probably rigged. We should still learn things, but we won't. Dayjor, I'm trying every day to learn something. I'm trying every day. Anyway, we should learn as a human, definitely have more creativity than AI. There's things our brains can handle that AI can never handle. Perhaps. Anyway, it's an interesting topic, so if anybody has book recommendations, feel free to send them my way. I'm gonna read that Mark Zuckerberg book first, though, but anyway, I'll do the stream because it's been 16 minutes. You're reading so many books, by the way, like one a day. No, it feels like one a day, but it's really not. I finished that other book last week. So I try to read around. Honestly, I just read as much as I feel like, but I try to hit like a chapter or something like that. 10 to 20 pages, something like that. I love you too, Kanan. It will fix a lot more. They're always self-improving and get better at the job. Yeah. Also, sorry to go off topic again, or on topic rather. With the book thing, I feel much happier since I started reading again. And the way I stick to it for anyone who wants to pick it up is I try to make reading the first thing I do during the day. Before I do anything else to start the day, I try to read a little bit and then it's done, so I don't have to worry. It helps that I really like reading, so I really enjoy it, so it's not painful. Mathematical statistics, any of it, you will see relations. You can start reading OpenAI papers. I don't trust OpenAI's papers though. I don't trust them, but maybe I should. Anyway, I do have some books in my illegal library on statistics and things like that, on numbers, but yeah, I have to get around to it. Not been reading, but I've been working on 2 personal brands. One of them is starting to kick off. Congratulations, boss! That's awesome to hear. Also, good meow. What language did you study? Just some guy who cares. Okay, I have to start the stream, guys. Let me start the stream. Good meowing, good afternoon, and good knocked, everyone everywhere in the world. Welcome to Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where your host, the Smitten Kitten, chats about love, life, and anime every day. Now we're back to our original time of 8 o'clock Universal. That's 4 a.m. on the East Coast, 1 a.m. on the West Coast of the US, and it's other times in other places. You know your time zone better than I do. The show may be short in length, and it's also shallow in depth because I'm very stupid. I don't have enough brain cells to make it as deep as I want it to be. I try to be a philosopher, but I just lack too much information. What prompted the switch? I got fired from my job, Fisty. I got fired from my new job, so I'm back to the old time now. Anyway, for Mondays, however, our theme is Moe Manga Menhera Monday. This is my favorite theme of the week because I like crazy women. So I'm gonna share with you a manga recommendation, then we'll answer the question of the day, and then I will share some silly girl memes. Congrats, you had a job? I hate my phone. You got fired? Streamer at that time. So Moon is smart and will always be in her own way. Yeah, I got fired. Get me out of the consultant 427. Anyway, it's fine. I'm back to the old DGen hours. It's more comfortable this way. Silly girl memes. I have to warn you, the memes today are really weird. I thought you went back to school. Ah, ah, ah. What have I missed this summer? I don't know. Nothing really. At least you can't be fired from streaming. Hey, don't give Twitch any ideas. They already sent me a warning. They already sent me a strongly worded warning in my email. Okay, let's start with the manga. I can't actually recommend this one. Not gonna lie. I feel like what is the word I'm looking for? Cringe. This manga is so cringe. It should be good. It deserves to be good, but it's just cringe. It's called Manga de Wakaru Shinryo Naika. Basically, it's like an introduction to mental health and psychology or something like that. But it's supposed to be comedic, but the jokes don't really land. It's just very cringe. The art style is fine. The art style is great. It's just the jokes are very bad. And Twitch gave me a warning because I think one day I mentioned my Kick stream and maybe too many people went to the Kick side or something like that. Or maybe they are maybe I got reported for having kick.com listed on my what do you call it? My interface. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Overlay. So I think I'm supposed to change that, but I don't know how. So whatever. I change it sometime eventually, maybe. Phoned in the translation, gave it to AI. Anyway, the psychologist Ryu and his cheerful nurse Asuna explain many aspects of mental illness to the reader. They cover topics such as the validity, prevalence, and origins of mental disorders, in addition to addressing specific disorders. The information is imparted in a cheerful and comic manner with various jokes, puns, and pop culture references. Yeah, I thought the information was interesting, but the way they tried to force the humor was painful. It just wasn't that funny. They get booty bothered if you link kick. Yeah, they don't want. They said it's against the rules. Pretend streaming sites are moderator. I wish Kick would take a few seconds to tell you why they're warning you. They make their words like, you know, broad enough that it could be anything, but that's the only thing I can think of that I did wrong. Anyway, read this if you want to read it because it's very short. There's only like a couple of chapters. They're very short, but also I think it's kind of a missed opportunity. I don't know. It felt yeah. The art is good. The humor is bad. It's very cringe. Suicide jokes manga. I mean, if it had suicide jokes, that would have been preferable. The kinds of jokes it had were like, one of them was like, okay, where does mental illness come from? You know, are you born with it? Is it all genetic? Well, of course not. It's partially genetic, but it's also, and then they had circum, and then dash dash dash, right? So like it was like it's based on genetics and one other word beginning with circum. And you know, my thought immediately was like circumcision, right? They're gonna say circumcision. And then I'm like, no, but the answer is circumstances. And that's exactly the joke they made. The very next, she's like, what does circumcision have to do with mental illness? And I'm like, I hate this. Like, I hate this. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I like the joke because it's stupid, but I hate that I was able to predict the joke because I could see exactly where it was going. So I was upset. Yeah. Anyway, this one is really short, Misty. That was a good joke. Sir Mars won. I mean, you found it cringe because the manga read you like a book? Oh, 100%. I felt called out on every single page. It starts off with telling you that your problems are your fault and you should suck it up and stop being such a whiny loser. It was talking about how like um your situations in life, like the things that happen to you, don't determine anything about your future. You do, right? Because the example that hit close to home was like they had a guy and he was in a lot of he was in debt for school because his parents couldn't afford to pay his tuition. So he was like all sad and angry, like, ah, mom and dad, you're ruining my life because I have all this debt. And then there was another version of him on the other side of the bubble, and instead that version of him was like, oh, I gotta work extra hard so I can pay off my debt, and then I can make good money and help my parents. So it was saying that, like, you know, having poor parents isn't the reason why your life sucks. The reason your life sucks is because your attitude sucks. Something like that. Kuyashi. The idea of mental illness being caused by circumcision is funny. It is kind of funny. Actually, that's not funny though. Like, I don't want to laugh at the plight of little boys. Poor little boys. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about that. Circumcised men have insecurities that lead to depression. Is that true? I thought circumcised penises look more normal because of pornography. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps kind of advice. I see. Actually, Glomp bites. By the way, I'm not sharing that advice because I believe in it. I'm telling you what the manga said. So, whatever. Anyway, what I'm saying is I think I disliked it because it made me feel attacked. I took it personally. Before circumcisions, everyone was happy. I have no idea what's happening to my chat now. I'm yelling Batman. Oh, the manga. Okay, Glomp. I'm sorry. Pull yourself up by your foreskin. Can we not? Let's not do that. Let's pretend. Let's do anything else but that. Anyway, this is not even an 18 plus stream. We're talking about medical things. Maybe it should be an 18 plus stream though. This was supposed to be medical. Anyway, let's move on. Question of the day. Would you rather be smothered or neglected? Would you rather be smothered or neglected? And I meant this in a relationship way, but not in a like someone sitting on you way. Like someone who's a partner who's overbearing or a partner who ignores you. Good morning, lovely Cody. How are you? Japan isn't the best when it comes to believing in mental health and neurodivergence, unfortunately. That much is absolutely clear. That much is definitely clear. Um, smothered. Smothered by thighs. I see. It's good to help out think self-victimization, but these ideas forget there's true victims. Yes. Yeah. There absolutely is. I think there has to be more nuance. And also, it's good to just like have a little empathy, care about people, right? Rather my partner be healthy. Okay. Good morning, Piscana. I am back to 4 a.m. streams. Good morning. I'm starved, so smothered, yes, please. Good. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Otherwise, I'll just be single. I want to know what it feels like to be love bombed. Taco Luigi. Ah, well, good luck with that, is what I'll say. Can I say a bit of both? Mother to a point, neglected in a way so I can figure things out ourselves and grow with our thoughts. I mean, Sir Mars, I think that is the best approach, probably. A little bit of both, but I need to think about this. Smothered. Both bad, I can't choose. Smothered, it's not fun being in a relationship that doesn't feel like it exists. Smothered at home, neglected in public. That's a good one, Rise Up for 20 God. Good meowing. That's a really good one. Neglected, probably. I don't like having peep over my shoulders 24/7. Neither. I can't really decide. That's fair enough. I put neglect hands down in the stream title. That's because I have attachment issues, right? So it's not that I don't want to be smothered. It's that I think I get attracted to or turn not I get let's just leave it at that. I get attracted to being neglected or ignored. Jackie, good meowing. Long time no see. I'd like to be smothered in moderation. Sometimes neglecting is not their fault. Sometimes people just get busy. I have a fetish for busy people. Good meowing again. Um, Given freedom, neglect is emotional abuse. I mean, look at you, Taco, having all this nuance in the conversation. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's a difference. And yes, it's 4:30 in the morning. Anyway, that's enough of the question of the day. I gave you the memes, then I gave you the quotes, and then I leave. I should warn you, the memes are bad. Here they are. Don't you guys like this one? It's so cute. Wah 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 wah. Wee 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 wee. Wah wee. Wah. Stolen from Silly Girl Club on Reddit. This is a good one. Post memes, right? Ah. I smother people too much. I've learned to be a bit more focused. I see. Not silly enough. Okay. If you don't like this one, smother me with neglect, friend zoning you harder. Thank you for friend zoning me. I appreciate it. Okay. And then I have one more. I only have one more. I think chat is gonna hate this one, but personally, it got a giggle out of me, so I had to include it. If I have to choose between smothered or neglect, I choose wah 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 wah. Good choice. Okay, this one I also got from Silly Girl Club. I have two sides. The worst person ever and Shoddy. Just thought this was so funny. I thought this was hilarious. It is funny. This is so funny to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. Sweet and sour. Anyway. Actually having to Google Shoddy. Meowing Netta. Ah, sorry for laughing so much. Can you say toodaloo before leaving? Of course I can. Toodaloo. Like a melody in my head. It's funny because it's true type. I don't know. See, this makes me want to kill my. No, Oni-chan, don't hurt yourself. I just think, not even because it's true, but kind of like Accentique said, like, what does this mean? First of all, like, what does this mean? What does this mean? That's the number one thing. It made me laugh so much. Oh, it got a giggle out of me. Lick the shoddy arms. Okay, you have an armpit fetish now, Kanan? Demanding I'm salty 30. Welcome if you are new, and I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well yourself. The worst person ever got me bleeped up. Anyway, I don't know. I like this. Is that a song? Wait, Shoddy's like a melody stuck in my head? Is that from a song? Or those lyrics to a song? I don't even know. It's for attractive woman. I see. Anyway. I liked this one. I knew it was gonna trigger at least one person. I knew it was gonna trigger somebody, but I'm so glad. It made me laugh. Anyway, I give you guys a quote, and then I unfortunately will take my leave. It's not Waifu Wednesday, it's Moe Manga Minhera Monday, and those were the Minhera girl memes, but they were a little bit less sad than usual. No salty armpits, just normal armpits. Here's the quote taken from my father's on Twitter. Bear the burden of your responsibilities, whatever they happen to be, with a will and perseverance that is unbreakable. Like I told you in that short I made the other day. Yeah, the guys I follow on Twitter are always telling me to be accountable and to stop blaming my parents for my problems. And you know what? I think they have a point. I'm not saying this advice isn't harsh. I'm not saying it's not harsh, but they have a point, right? So, I will look my $80,000 student loans in the face and I will bear the burden. And it's my responsibility to pay it off. Um, maybe in the next 20 years or so. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. Bye. Ah, man. It felt like stream was so short today. I had more that I wanted to say, but I couldn't say it. Naz, my son, how are you? Good morning. I miss you. It's been too long. 80K, you got this. I know I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bad timing. Toodaloo. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a lovely morning, Monday day, whatever time it is for you. Have a lovely rest of your day. I hope to see you more throughout the week. I love you very much. Kaden, I can't marry you. I have to sleep now. It's like almost 5 a.m. So, talk to you next time. You better not die. I need to see you again shortly. Okay, bye. I go. Bye.